Hi, this is Dave Littman bringing you another edition of Extreminar, and here I am happy to be joined by Mark Thiele, who is Chief Strategy Officer with Apcera. Mark, welcome.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Thanks. Great to have you. So, hey, everybody, we're going to try to keep this nice and short. So, Mark, tell us about Apcera. What are the change in the market that you guys see, and where do you guys see the opportunity?
Yeah, for us, the opportunity really is in helping customers leverage the resources they have today while they take advantage of the modern opportunity associated with the flexibility, portability, and efficiency of containers, right? So
Okay.
while the market recognizes containers as being a clear opportunity, for the most people, it's still a development-oriented opportunity. And what we're helping customers do is leverage their legacy resources while taking advantage of the modern capabilities associated with containers.
Okay. And so, there's going to be winners and losers. I mean, those who can get to market quicker, talk to us a little bit about that, who you see as the winners and losers and the opportunity for Apcera.
Yeah, from a winner's perspective, I think winners are the companies that will help customers bring time to value to the equation, right? When you think about the market today, the vast majority of the market is not Silicon Valley, it is not Austin, it's not New York, it's not Seattle. And the reason I say that is that in those regions, we get a fairly bubblish view of what the consumer is. We think of the consumer as PayPal or LinkedIn or Yelp or something like that, when in reality, 99% of the consumer are companies that are not glorified in the technology press. They're not the belle of the ball on Wall Street on a daily basis. They're not talked about in IPO terms. They're just trying to get their job done, whether it's in manufacturing, whether it's in retail, whatever it is, farming, oil and gas, airplanes, it doesn't make any difference. But their ability to at their scale, whether they're mid or even large scale, to acquire the kind of human resource that are needed in order to develop the kind of open source oriented platforms that are available today are minimal at best, right? So if you don't have LinkedIn in your name, your ability to hire 10 OpenStack engineers or 10 Kubernetes engineers to build your own project is hampered at a minimum.
So these guys are in more mature spaces, more competitive spaces, and you guys feel like you can give them a competitive advantage. Those that take advantage are going to be the winners.
And that's exactly what our customers are telling us, right? To answer the other part of your question, is our customers are telling us that, we come in and evidence, even with a customer we've just been working with in the last week and a half, is that we come in a matter of days, we've demonstrated that we can have them actually putting workloads in the cloud, taking even legacy workloads and treating them as if they're containerized work environments. And this is a dramatic improvement, not only in their ability to deliver to the customer, internal or external, but in their ability to leverage their resource more efficiently, both, again, whether that's in leveraging the existing resource of vSphere or OpenStack or others internally, or their ability to leverage other clouds outside of their internal infrastructure more effectively, so that, again, they have choice. They have the flexibility of using what's needed to solve a specific business problem most effectively.
How simple is it to get started and to try it out?
Well, with this most recent customer we were talking about, in the matter of probably 2.5, maybe 3 days of 2 engineers, not only did we have it installed, but we had the first major complex app actually factored in, up running in the cloud. And at that point, it's not just factored once so that it can only work in AWS or vSphere. It was factored so that you could run it in Google, you could run it in Azure, you could run it in AWS, you could run it on vSphere, or any of the other major cloud provider platforms. So that for them was a huge win, because this is an environment that they need to be able to scale quickly. And their ability to do that on internal hardware is tough, but they only run it at 10% of workload for most of the year or most of the month. Mm-hmm. So their ability to run it on their infrastructure for 30 days out of the month and run it on someone else's infrastructure for scale for 1 day of the month was a huge opportunity for them.
Interesting. Okay, now just a little bit, Mark, about the company. Can you share with us how long you guys have been in business, how many customers, that sort of thing, and then we'll take it on out for our viewers.
Yeah, so Apcera has been around for about 5 years, born out of the original designs of Paz. Derek, our founder and current CEO, actually was the founder for Cloud Foundry, also had senior development and management experience at Tibco and Google. Mm-hmm. before Cloud Foundry. And we've been around for about 5 years, probably the earliest in the modern market outside of Google to be playing with containers in a real way in the platform. I can't give you the exact number of customers other than just say that we have some listed on our website, many that don't want to be listed on our website. Many of these customers are both modern and legacy in the same customer. And yet at both ends of that spectrum, they're finding serious value in how to benefit from the platform. And so that's really been a key opportunity for us, is looking at the story of containers, not as just 12-factor apps, but what is the rest of the entire environment of your IT organization going to be moving towards? Well, if containers are the deal, and if containers are where people want to go, then you have to assume that the other 99% of your infrastructure is eventually going to move towards containers. So we see container management as the whole enchilada, not as just being able to deliver your 12-factor app that's greenfield.
Yep. And you're bringing it into the legacy environment, bringing this kind of technology to companies that might not have adopted it previously to help them gain a competitive advantage.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Mark Thiele with Apcera, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Oh, thank you, David. Appreciate the opportunity.
All right. Thanks again. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll have more of these extreme webinars as time goes on. We want to wish you all a great day. Thanks again, everybody, for watching.